Hello. As an individual who has never really cared about their weight nor has had to worry about it, today I'm going to give you the secrets of how to lose weight and keep it off. Um, Starting with understanding how many calories you really need. Everything's about calories. It doesn't matter what you eat. You just have to count up your calories. You don't care about the macros. I don't care what protein or fat content. That really doesn't matter. All that does matter is calories. And this isn't a calories in, calories out kind of thing. No, that's a flawed kind of thinking. Instead, it's something more consistent of understanding you as an individual, of like who you are now, your activity level, things that you got, and your identity physically. Then you calculate how many calories you'll probably need in a day, depending on your, activity level. So, like, I would imagine that a person like me probably needs a little more than 2,000 calories a day, which is, the recommended amount. And so I'd be like, okay, let's do like 2,400, for example. I'd imagine it might be a little extra, but, you know, for example's sake. Then you have that calorie amount and you weigh out your food for all of your food, and you keep track of all of your food. But it actually does not matter what the food is. You can eat anything. You could eat 12 pounds of broccoli, or you could eat a whole cheese pizza. As long as you calculate the calories and weigh out your food, you can know how many that it is, and keep that up. And so calculating out the calories and eating the food, and you just like eat cheese pizza all day but only 2,400 calories of it, you'll come to find out that you're quite hungry. And it's not because you're starving. You're doing fine. You have the amount of calories you need. Your body's surviving. But your mind is like, man, I sure am not full. And so you're getting hunger signals. So instead, you might realize that eating cheese pizza is like weight per calorie is not that much, because it's a very calorie dense food. So you'll come to realize that maybe if you try food that is of lower calorie density, then you can sustain eating a lower amount of calories. So, like, vegetables are known to be incredibly low in calories, but you also can't survive just eating vegetables, which is what some people might do. Like some salad eaters who just only eat salad because it's low in calories. You'll come to find out that that also doesn't work, because you can't actually get enough calories in from the vegetables, because you'd have to eat like an insane amount of vegetables to get the recommended, or the amount of calories that you calculated out for yourself. And if you then realize, wait, maybe if I have a balance of carbs, lean meats, and vegetables, then I'll have a diet that would fill me up, so that I wouldn't be hunger, and also meets the calorie limit that you put on yourself. And then all of a sudden, you may still feel hungry because you're stressed, right? And this is the cherry on top, I guess, is the information that hunger has two sides. It's got a survival thing, like, you need to eat to survive. And so you'll have this survival hunger, but you'll also have this reward hunger, where you eat whenever you're really stressed because it calms you, because eating is something that the body likes, because, it's getting food. and so it sends good vibes to your brain hole. But in a world where we have food everywhere, and you have a lot of bad vibes, then you're like, well, I guess I'm feeling hungry. But that hunger is only a drive to take away the bad vibes. But there are many other ways to take away bad vibes. Like, looking at nature, go for a walk. That will be similar to, like, soothing your brain as food does. So whenever you are feeling these hunger signals, you can think, like, this isn't survival hunger, because you're getting your required calories. You are living, you're thriving. You're, like, killing it as a hunter-gatherer, because, they didn't always have food, but you do. And, that's good. You just got to remember that whenever you're stressed out, the hunger signals you get from the stress can be alleviated not through food, but, other things. Light exercise, walking, not gorging. It's a good information tidbit that really wraps it all together of how, like, eating kind of works. Also, don't take my advice, because I'm not a doctor. But people don't talk to doctors anymore, so my advice is probably equal to to a doctor. But I'm still not a doctor, and you still shouldn't take it. Maybe I should have said that at the beginning. It doesn't matter, actually, because nobody watches this. Anyways, toodles.